is up, YouTube? Good morning, good morning. It is currently Wednesday, June 3rd, 4:41 in the morning. Today is a work day, just like every other day, but today I am going into the office. So it's going to be a little bit more of a back-to-back morning, but I'm going to be able to film this first part of my morning before I get into work, which is this morning's workout. So I got a strength day today, back and biceps. I'm actually pretty excited because I swam a mile yesterday, but I didn't get to leave to work out twice or even go on a run or anything like that, just because work got extremely busy and we had an appointment we needed to catch yesterday afternoon. So that's okay. Again, Wednesday, June 3rd, 4:42 at this point, and we are showing up. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that and then make my way to the gym because I have a lot of stuff I got to take into the car, and I will talk to you guys on the way to the gym. So let's get after it, and happy Wednesday, guys. Bang! Let's go. What's up, YouTube? It is currently 4:47. Okay. Let's get after it today. All right. And we are on the road again. All right. I think that's everything. That was something. I think with this new gym that just opened up in our area, a DMV Iron just opened up, in case I didn't already mention that. And I think it's taken all of the 5 a.m. crew that already goes to the Golds that I go to. And it's interesting because I had like a whole section to work out by myself, like no one in my area, for like a good 45 minutes yesterday. So it's interesting that I think all of the all of the 5 a.m. crew, which is probably a good like 5 to 10 people, I would say, I think they've all gone to DMV Iron, and that's crazy because it's a pretty big change. I mean, I was so used to seeing a good couple people in the morning, and yeah, it's just interesting. I mean, I'm not really, I was kind of sad about it at first, but there's nothing you can really do when, people decide to switch gyms for more convenience. I think I'm just not in a place financially to be making that decision, because you have to pay a sign-up fee along with, I'm pretty sure the monthly payment up front, and I just am not in a place for that right now. I think that's okay, but what can you do? So I think for the time being, I'm definitely going to just stick to going to the Golds, just here in my area. And yeah, I think I was actually pretty sad at first because my girlfriend made the switch over to DMV Iron. She was able to, which was good because they had a deal going on where I think they either lowered the sign-up fee they made the sign-up fee pretty cheap, or they just cut out the sign-up sheet in general. But I'm just not, I just can't do that right now. Which is fine. But I also can't complain because I do have a good amount of space to myself in the morning, which is nice. So who knows? I might just, when I am at a place, I'll upgrade to that other one closer to the house and keep this one. But I definitely need to keep this Golds too, because I have a pool where I can swim. So it's, at the end of the day, it's more convenient for me to stay at the Golds and just to wait before switching. So yeah. But the topic of this morning, I would say that something that's getting me through this morning is the momentum. The momentum that I have created for myself. I know I said it this morning, but yesterday and Sunday I swam a mile. So I've swam 2 miles total in the last 3 days. Well, yeah, 3 days now. And that's the first time I've ever done something like that. So it's nice. It's nice to be able to reflect on that and talk about it. One thing they don't tell you about swimming is, like, especially if you don't have a coach. Oh yeah, I don't have a coach at the end of the day. So I'm self-learning, I'm putting myself through it. And I'll be honest, I created my workout plan off of Claude. I created it off of AI. I kind of made tweaks to it, actually, to cater to training at least 1 to 2 times a day, having 2 disciplines a day, if I'm able to get around to it, you know, because it is hard when you do have outside stuff. And we have 2 dogs and we treat them like kids, so it is so hard to balance it all while trying to be an adult. But that's okay. What I'm trying to get at is I have the plan, it's written out. I made tweaks because I do like to train at least 2 times a day, and one of those disciplines being strength training. And to go even farther back to what I was talking about with the momentum, it is all a momentum thing, right? So like I stay consistent with a certain routine Monday through Friday, because if you stick to something, it only cascades into the next thing that you're going to commit to, or the next thing that you've committed to. So it is definitely important to have a plan spaced out, if not, but almost each hour, maybe hour and a half to 2 hours, and you'll be good. If you don't have things to fill in that gap, I think that's something that, you know, people should try to do, because the fact that I am able to fill in each gap of my morning from 4 to 7:30 to actually 4 to 7:30/8. I have my morning mapped out Monday through Friday. So I already know what I'm going to be filling those gaps in with. But one is for certain, is that I need to get up at 4. I think that is something that is ingrained in my routine. And that is something that I've definitely learned from this, and is going to be my word of the day that's getting me through it, is just having that momentum. Because that momentum will carry you throughout so much of whatever you're doing, because you'll end up doing something and moving on to the next, doing that thing and moving on to the next after that, and kind of forgetting you did the first thing. Because that has happened to me a lot, where I'll forget that I even did. Sometimes I'll even kind of forget that I worked out in the morning. I'm like, well, that's a non-negotiable, so I had to do it. I had to stick to it. And that's just something that I just did. You kind of just forget. Like, well, oh, I did work out. Oh, I did film. Oh, I did, you know, it took me an hour to get to work, but I made it, you know? And that kind of stuff is so important to note. And it's important to reflect on, you know. I think I've said this in other videos too, but counting those small wins is so much more important than you think, because it helps with burnout. I mean, I don't feel burnt out, you know, and I'm waking up at the same time Monday through Friday. Even on my remote days when I work from home, I'm still waking up at 4. And it helps that I reflect on this kind of stuff maybe within the next day or at the end of the day, because I'm like, oh, okay, like, yeah, you know, know, we've got good momentum, and that momentum carries you into a couple days after, and then you're kind of like, okay, well, I'm 3 for 3 this week. I woke up at the same time 3 times. Let's make it a 4th. Oh, well, now let's make it a 5th. So, you know, it's cool to have that realization, right? That at the end of the day, it is a momentum thing. Time management aside, all the other little small things that, you know, you can work on to the side, it's about having a plan of action, and executing. It all takes effort, right? At the end of the day, it all takes effort, no matter what. No matter what. Even after a long day, like for me, it's hard to come back to editing my long form YouTube videos because of life. You know, I have a girlfriend, I got 2 dogs, we have a house, we have things we need to take care of, we need to eat, you know, we need to cook, we need to clean. That stuff that keeps us afloat, you got to take care of that. So it can definitely be hard to come back to this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, we're human, and if I don't get to it one day, you'll get to it the next. But this topic was momentum. That is what it is, because you'll have so much of that if you stick to a plan throughout the day, to where by the time it's nighttime, it'll be time to crash. So, but yeah, that was my little rant, I guess, speech, 5/4, 5 a.m. raw thoughts on the way to the gym. It is 4:58. I made it on time. And yeah, I don't think there's anything more to it. I mean, I am gonna miss the morning crew, because it was fun seeing all of them in the morning. But for the time being, I will be enjoying and appreciating the space I have in the gym to work out. So I think that's something I need to appreciate at the end of the day, is that I get to work out. The space in which I get to work out in can always change, but the people really make a difference for sure. There are a couple morning people that, you know, have made a pretty big impact on me. So, because there's just something about people that work out early. You kind of all have this mutual respect, and you know, it's hard to not say what's up to someone that's pushing themselves to go that early. It's very hard, and it's good to recognize that. So, well, all right, I am here. I've made it. 4:59, so right with a minute to spare. I'm gonna get in there, get it in. I'll get a couple clips in there, and I will talk to you guys when I'm all changed in my office clothes. The fun stuff. So, all right. Let's have a day, people. Let's have a day. Let's go.
Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful, where you feel life gets you down, down, down. Gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Say it louder, say it louder. You're the question, you're the answer. Oh, bring the animal back to life. Oh, bring the energy one more time. Oh, if you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful where you feel.
What is up, YouTube? It is currently 6:17 in the morning, and I'm about to go to work. I have the energy for a split second. I bring the vibe, and then I'm like, man, it's gonna take a minute to get to work. But that's okay. That's okay. Anyways, back and biceps done and dusted. I didn't record the biceps part because it was pretty crowded in that area, and you gotta read the room, right, when it comes to that kind of stuff. But with that being said, I am done. I am about to drive to the metro station so that I can go to work. So here we go. I hope you guys did enjoy this workout. That was a good workout. I started with some pull-ups, then I did 2 variations of lat pull-downs, and then I wrapped it up for back in about 40 minutes. And then I did biceps for like a good 15 minutes, wrapped it up in about 60 minutes. Oh, and I started with the jump rope. I'm sure you guys saw that clip. So, with that, thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you did like the video, if you could leave a like and maybe a comment. As of today, I think I am all caught up on my long form YouTube videos. Now I just gotta edit all of them. Find the time to do that, which I will. But with that being said, we just hit 70 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you guys for following the journey and supporting. I hope you guys are getting some inspiration from my daily shorts / reels on TikTok, maybe even YouTube. But I just wanted to thank you guys so much for supporting the journey. We are building the community. 70 of you guys are believing in the journey on this road to Ironman 70.3, Augusta, Georgia, September 27th of this year. So I'm about to go to work. I gotta take care of adult stuff and all that stuff. Everything that it takes to do this on the side. So, thank you guys again, and I will see y'all in the next one. Let's go. Do something hard today.